Hi, fire signs. It's Angela with Mystic Moon. Welcome to your February 2021 reading. So this is going to be for Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Please just take what resonates and get rid of what doesn't. This beautiful orgonite is called the Divine Feminine Nude, created by my friend Michelle from Wing & Bell. I'll put her information down below. And as far as all the decks that I'm using here today, I'll let you guys know what they are as I shuffle each deck. And everything will be listed for purchase down below if you're interested. Let's get started. The very first thing that we're going to do is focus on what is the overall theme for the month of February 2021. I'm going to be going into my Arrows of Love Oracle, currently on special throughout the month of February or until supplies last. $10 off this deck, only $40. All right. What is the overall theme? We have love and lace, innocence. Okay. So some sort of an innocent energy. Let's go into Claire's story cards, 1 and 2. Ooh, we have affair. Okay. Very racy so far. And this right here is called the Love Potion Oracle by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. Emptiness. And this is called the Colors of Love Oracle. Tried and tested. And the Bride's Tarot. Okay. Well, the immediate message that I'm getting here is that is as innocent as something is, it's kind of like maybe you've been there, done that. It's empty. And we have the 7 of Cups here, so some sort of fantasy, okay? Queen of Cups can sometimes be someone who is really wanting something emotionally, maybe wanting to start over. And for some of you, that might be what you want to do. But there is some kind of an empty feeling here where you're either not happy with a current partner if you're in a partnership, or you're just not happy with your love life at this time, or just, you know, like I said, with this specific someone. Tried and tested. It says your relationship has been through many tests and trials. However, if you can tough it out and persevere, it'll make your bond grow stronger. So I do feel, you guys, that some of you, and that's not going to resonate for everyone. Maybe some of you guys have fantasized about having an affair. Maybe some of you guys have actually had an affair, but it really left you empty. It didn't fulfill you. And that's the thing. Other people don't fulfill us. Whenever we're feeling unhappy, there's something going on with our own cup. That's the Queen of Cups. Our own cup is not fulfilled. So we go out and we look for something to fill us up, something to make us feel better, right? Something that might even just seem risky and on the edge, like the Fool. The Fool would do something very foolish like that, kind of jump without thinking, head in the clouds, major fantasy here, but we came up empty because it still didn't absolve us from our issues or our problems. So maybe some of you guys have just thought about this. Maybe some of you guys are thinking about it right now. Maybe some of you guys have already done it. Been there, done that, tried and tested. We have innocence. At the end of the day, okay, just because we've thought about these things or done those things doesn't make you a bad person. It just makes you a person that has issues that you do need to clear and heal. And rather than blaming other people for our unhappiness, we have to figure out why we feel so empty to begin with, okay? So that's a really interesting message. I'm also getting that if you guys are contemplating having an affair, you might see this as something that's innocent because you haven't done it yet. But if you're already emotionally invested or connecting with someone, or you're fantasizing about them and you're in another relationship, that's still something that says a lot about you. What's going on with you, Why are we holding on to perhaps a fantasy of an affair or a fantasy of something exciting, something new, something that we've never done before? Why do we see this as our road to happiness? We're actually, it's not going to lead to the happiness that we think it is. It's just not. So tried and tested, your relationship has been through many tests and trials. It might be time for you to maybe perhaps instead of fantasizing, if this resonates with you, fantasizing about another person, figure out how you can restore what you have with the person that you're with instead. It's about putting that energy towards that instead. Okay? That's only if you guys are with someone already, okay? So this right here is another aspect of this card. I just feel like I need to read it. It says, appears disinterested. You may wonder if a lover has lost interest. It's more likely that he or she is selfish, lazy, or expects that you will make all the effort. So this is the deal, you guys. You guys might be dealing with someone that just basically expects you to fix everything and do everything, and you might still be coming up empty. So this could be that you're just looking to just start over and fresh, just all together, whether you're alone, you're with someone, or you're not with someone, okay? But whatever this is, whatever we're thinking is going to happen in this quick, fun thing that we're looking for, it's like a quick fix of a drug. It's not going to bring us happiness. We're not going to be happy even if we get that one thing that we're fantasizing about. We're still going to come up short. We're still going to feel empty. So the Queen of Cups must work on herself or himself, whoever's watching the video. This is about realizing that sometimes the partners that we choose to partner up with, they may not have the tools in order to work on this relationship, to meet you halfway. They may be looking for you to make all the effort, but they just don't really have anything to bring to the table. That's something else to look at as well. Do you have what it takes with this person to keep carrying on? Or do you just want to start all over again and maybe perhaps just be alone and be by yourself? What I'm getting is relationship jumping is not going to work here. If you're looking to have happiness with another person because you're unhappy with a current partner and you're looking to jump into an instant relationship with someone else, I'm getting here that you're going to still come up short. It's time to kind of get back to the bare bones as to why there's issues and problems to begin with. What's going on deeply within your own cup? Why do we feel the need to fantasize about things that are just unrealistic? Sometimes fantasies can relieve us from our everyday boredom, but sometimes fantasies that start off innocent, you guys, innocent flirting, can also lead you down a path that's going to end up not being the best thing for you. You're going to end up empty. You're going to end up more empty than perhaps you already feel. It's just disastrous is what I'm seeing here. So I hope that makes sense to some of you out there. There's a little bit of a bunch of storylines here, so take what resonates. But if you're feeling empty and you're feeling lonely, it's looking to me like this affair or whatever you think is going to make you happy is still going to leave you feeling empty. So really be careful with your fantasies and your desires this month, okay? And something that you might see as innocent, if your partner were to find out about it, that's if you're with someone, they certainly wouldn't see it as innocent. So it's kind of like, you know the difference, what you're doing, should you be doing it? It's kind of like that. Well, I'm just talking, I'm just having a conversation. That's bullshit, and you know it. So if we're excusing behavior because we're not happy or because our person seems not interested in us, then why aren't we addressing those issues with that person, or perhaps exiting that relationship because we're not happy? Why would we be doing something on the side? Okay, this could be with you, or this could be somebody that you're with that's choosing to do this. I get it more for the person that's watching the video though. But this behavior I'm getting here is something that needs to be addressed. Or these feelings need to be addressed. So empty feelings need to be addressed this month. So that was kind of harsh. Woo! All right, so now we're going to go into lessons, healing, and growth this month that is possible for us. This is the Secrets of a Lover's Journey Oracle by Aqua Moonlight. I'm getting for some of you guys that you can heal it, and then also for others, you're deciding to go on your own merry way, the solo path. It says, embarking on your life's purpose quest, choosing solitude. So some of you guys are just saying, you know what? I've tried to make something work with someone. They don't seem interested. They're not making any effort. I'm out of here. It's not going to work. So you're choosing to just focus more on you and focus more on yourself. And that's why the solo journey is coming up immediately. That's our opportunity for ascension and for soul development and growth. This is the Love Games Oracle by Sister Moon Tarot. Creative solutions. That's beautiful. coming up with creative solutions as to how we can do this. So maybe some of you guys are stuck in a relationship and you want to get out of that relationship. So this is telling you here that you might come up with some creative solutions as to how you can basically go on your own merry way if that's what you choose to do. There could also be the creative solutions as to what you can do on your solo path. Maybe some of you guys have some creative talents. Maybe some of you guys have always dreamed of doing something specific within your life's purpose that happens to be creative. You might be really focusing on this month, on that this month instead of focusing on how unhappy you are in love. That's a beautiful thing. Let's go into the Heart Songs by Celestial Forecast by Carrie. We have Louis Capaldi, Before You Go. Interesting, before you go. All right. When you hurt under the surface like troubled water running cold, well, time can heal, but this won't. So before you go, was there something I could have said to make your heart beat better? If only I'd known you had a storm to weather. So before you go, was there something I could have said to make it all stop hurting? Wow. So this is really, I feel specific. Before you leave something, before you decide to turn your back on a situation, let someone go, before you leave someone, before they leave you, it's like there's so much hurt under the surface. So much hurt under the surface. And it says if this person would have only known what was going on, could they have done something to make it better? So for some of you guys, this could be an indication to you that maybe you have not done everything that you can. Maybe some of us feel, oh, I've done everything that I can do, but have we really? Have we really tried everything to save a situation or a relationship? Or have we done everything that we can to make our feelings known in the situation? Because a lot of trauma and a lot of things that we carry with us stem from us not speaking our truth. It stems from us not being true to ourselves, and we don't get closure and all those things. And so the stuff, we carry it for years, and that could create a lot more heaviness and a lot more just crap you really don't need, a lot more burden, right? So this is telling us here that if we have an opportunity to say something, to get something off our chest, to try that one last stitch of effort, which let's just say for some of you, that could be some sort of counseling, with your person, if that resonates. Have we really done everything that we can to really speak to this person, to really talk to them about how we're feeling? And if we have, maybe some of you guys, this is just deaf ear. Somebody just doesn't get it. They don't know how to communicate. They just aren't on the same wavelength as you. That's okay too. So your creative solution may be just to go on your merry way. But I feel like there's going to be there may be some regrets. Before you go, you may want to write a letter. Before you go, you may want to get something off your chest. Before you go, you may want to really just communicate how you're feeling. That's what I'm seeing here. So this could be something where you don't have to give it to your person. You may write it and then decide to never send it or burn it or read it to someone else. Maybe even speak to a therapist. This right here is my Twin Flame Journey Tarot. Yeah, Queen of Wands. This to me is like you're just taking care of yourself. That Queen of Wands is this fire sign, fire sign individuals watching this video. You are moving forward confidently. You are very confident that moving forward, that whatever is meant for you, you will be attracted to it and it will be equally attracted to you. That you may not need to fight so hard to make something work. That there may be something that's just better suited for you out there. That maybe just right now it's just time to be on fire with your life's mission and purpose. There may not even be this need to even be in a relationship at this point. Yeah, you may just want to basically focus on just work. You may want to focus on collaborating with like-minded individuals, being social, getting to know people, maybe even just casually dating at this point. Yeah, this right here is really reviewing things before you head off in a new direction. Do we resurrect it? Do we save it? Or do we end it? So I feel like there's a very important decision this month to make in regards to carrying on with a connection or going solo. And I feel some of you guys are going to choose solo, and some of you guys are going to choose to save it and to work on something because you guys have been through a lot perhaps with this individual, and you may not feel like your karma with them or this lesson or something is over just yet. But it's ultimately up to you guys what you want to do. So let's now take a look and see what are the outer influences. This means other people that are adding to your experiences this month that are influencing you in some way. We're going to go into the channeling the Venus 222, 50 Shades of Love. We have birthday. So there could be a significant birthday this month. Could be yours, your person's, or it could be by someone's birthday, perhaps. Something happens. So let's go ahead and go into the Love Journey cards by Divine Essentials. I miss your kiss. So there's some kind of nostalgia here. Maybe someone leaves. Maybe there's a separation and someone is missing someone. Let's go into Flames of Desire. So maybe you're reminded by someone or someone's reminded by you by someone's birthday. This is Flames of Desire by Angelic Revelation 144. Okay, so Divine Feminine Boss Lady. That's who this is. Okay, that's the card that just came up, and this is your healing. You're healing, you're working on yourself, you've taken control. So you've taken control back in your life. And somebody is missing you is what I'm seeing here. And it could be by your birthday or on their birthday that they're missing you. Okay, so now we're going to go into the Opian Twin Flames Tarot by Fire Witch Tarot. Three of Swords. Ooh, Three of Swords is pain. I feel like someone's in pain. You could be in you can be in pain because you're missing someone because of the decision that you've made to take back control of your life. You are in your power. You're very confident. You're not waiting for things to happen. You're making things happen. Yep, Six of Wands. Somebody's very sure of themselves. They're very victorious. They're doing what they want. They're riding the victory train. Yeah, Princess of Wands. This is somebody who's just ready for new experiences, very excited to explore, very excited to just do new things. So my overall assessment of this is that your environment is really on track, and you may be experiencing that someone is missing you because you've decided to take back control of your life and just basically just do you, is what I'm seeing here. So whether you leave someone or not, or whether you're alone, you're making these changes within your own energy field, and it's causing someone else to notice and to miss you. And there's some significant message around someone's birthday. Okay? Like you may hear from this person on your birthday or on their birthday. Okay? So now we're going to go into acts of self-love. What are some acts of self-love that you can give yourself this month? We're going to go into the Love Notes to My Valentine by Rising Sun Oracle. Oops, this one wanted to pop out. I hope tonight never ends. Wow. Okay. So this right here, if this is dedicated to ourselves, there's some sort of a night perhaps where you're just going to perhaps be pulling an all-nighter and you're really going to be enjoying yourself. It's kind of like you're going to be having so much fun that you just hope that that night never ends. So there could be a specific night in the month of in the month of February where you're just having so much fun where it's just like you just wish the night would never end. So that's something that's fun and exciting. I'm learning to love myself more and more every day. See? And it's something that you're doing for you. You're feeling really good and you're feeling really happy with whatever it is that you're experiencing that you don't want to end. So something very exciting. I don't know if I said this. This is the Do the Damn Thing affirmation cards by Vic. And this is Self-Love cards by Fire Witch Tarot. You are a diamond, sweetheart. That's what all the pressure was for. So you might be buying yourself, what is this, sweetheart? Is it sweetheart diamond, sweetheart necklace, or something like that? You could be gifting yourself this month with that because we have the heart here that Victoria is making there on her belly. And we have, you are a diamond sweetheart. So you might be gifting yourself some either jewelry or gifting yourself and doing something for yourself where you're having fun all night long and it's just a really good time. So that's I think really, really cool. And this is a ritual of loving yourself, of really just dedicating a lot of time and effort to you. and just being in that vibration of just love with yourself. This is fantastic. So basically those were acts of self-love for you, doing something where you're having so much fun that you're just like wishing that the night never ended, and gifting yourself something. It could be in the form of jewelry, or it could be in the form of a heart, which could be a box of heart chocolates or something like that. Very cool. Okay, and then the last messages here are just messages from Spirit. This is the French Vintage Stamp Love Oracle. Balance, fair and balanced energy, creating harmony for a strong future. So this is beautiful. This is just talking about a better balance, okay? Just a better balance in general, being more balanced. If you've been giving a lot to a relationship or a situation or other people, I'm getting here that you're going to start taking better care of yourself this month. And so this is actually why you're coming through as this boss, divine boss lady, Queen of Wands energy, very strong, very dominant, very much in your power, because you're taking back your power this month and you're more balanced now. So this is something that is actually creating a stronger future for you. This is the Love Compass Oracle. Communication. There is a need for expression of feelings and of the heart in this relationship or connection. Work on communicating and connecting in different ways. Fully connect with this person and let them know how you feel. Guys, I can't make it up. This is very much about the song that came up. Remember? This is about talking about something that's, if I would have known something. This is about honest communication. We can't expect people to read our minds. Maybe some of us are dealing with partners that really don't know until we tell them how we feel. Maybe that's what it all boils down to. Maybe you've already made up your mind somebody can't change. But the thing is, how will you know unless you have this conversation? So there could be a need to communicate with someone this month. Or the communication is you stop communicating, you stop basically focusing on them, and you take your power back and you just do you. And that communicates volumes to this person that if, holy shit, I'm going to lose them, I better get my act together. That could be the communication that's needed. That is a form of communication, that expression. So I'm kidding that some of you take that as it resonates, but some of you don't really need to do anything except for just start showing up for yourselves. And that seems to light a firecracker under someone's ass. All right. Friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship. This is beautiful because I feel like some of you guys definitely have some sort of a connection. Some people in this reading are in a relationship, and you've been in this relationship for maybe a while, and maybe things have happened in that relationship and you want to give up on this relationship, or you've been fantasizing about other things to relieve your boredom or your issues. And so things have basically come to somewhat of a nasty head. Some of you guys are saying to yourself, you know what, this person isn't right for me. And maybe you're right. And maybe some of you are saying, you know what, I'd like to at least try to give this another shot or do everything that I can do. And some of you have said, I've tried everything, I'm done. So regardless of what's happening here, it says nurture the bonds of friendship. There's obviously something, a foundation in this connection, something that you can at least, your friends, you can at least communicate here. Okay? It could even be some of you guys decide to just be friends with this person, and that might be healthier for this connection. You just never know. But all I know is that you're taking back your power. You're, through doing this, it's communicating to people kind of where they are or where they stand and what you stand for and what you truly want. Do you just want to coexist with someone and be friends, or do you want to be lovers? Do you want to repair this relationship? Do you want to move forward, or do you just want to be alone? Do you just want to focus on friendships? Do you have no desire for love? That's totally fine too. So it's all about you this month, taking back your power, and that speaks volumes to the people in your life, and it starts to attract different things in your life moving forward. So I hope that you guys enjoyed that reading and resonated with it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.